You know what time it is. You know what time it is. Yo, what up? Welcome back to KFKulture The Podcast with your boy, Young Weezo, on KFKulture YouTube channel. What's up? I hope everyone has been amazing. First of all, thank you so much to everyone who has subscribed and has been watching the content on the channel. Thank you so much, really appreciate it. And to the new viewers, hit that subscribe button if you are new to the channel, and don't forget to drop a comment. Also, don't forget to like the video. Yeah, it's so cold, I can't even speak. Yo, and if you see me with this hoodie, a lot of times it's my favorite hoodie, you know, Kev merch, you know, weird like it's your only. So yeah, thank you once again to everyone who has been watching. Really appreciate it. My mother messaged me and she told me, yo, you need to make your mouth more visible. So yeah. So normally I had the can't get this thing's name now. I can't get to the name now, but it was normally like here, and the mic was different. So now, I put it on the side so you can basically see my mouth, and not think it's a voiceover that I'm doing. So yeah, and the other thing, all the podcast episodes will be only on YouTube. I was gonna leave it on Anchor as well, but then I realized the two things that I wanted it doesn't do anymore. Sorry, normally before the podcast I always eat something, so then I have like indigestion and funny burps and stuff, so bear with me. The two things that I wanted it to do, it's only available in the US. It was the donate that I spoke about in the 3 episodes back, or 2 episodes back, of donating, and it's only available in US. And there's also sponsorship, where you get companies to put ads on your or in your podcast. And yeah, and the crazy thing is, when I made the Anchor account, it showed the donate feature, which was weird. So then I was like, damn, it's not there anymore. So then I was like, nah, I'm just gonna leave it on YouTube. People just have to watch it on YouTube. And let's see. And there will be a guest today. It's just gonna be telephonic, because, you know, the whole epidemic thing going on now, and it's spreading like crazy. So social distancing as much as possible, even though it's kind of difficult to do that, especially in the working environment. So yeah, we just have to bear with it. So remember, every Sunday a podcast episode. Every Sunday I'm gonna push to keep that schedule of every Sunday. What else? Okay, so the guest, I'm recording a bit earlier so that there's an indigestion that I spoke of. I'm recording now that I'm already on the ball, and then when he is available, still like a few hours, then he's only available, then I call him and then we chill. He's a amazing artist, Cape Town. What's up? He's a Cape Town artist. He is into the car scene, and he is also a photographer, which is dope. I know some people told me is the podcast just gonna be car related, and no, it's not gonna be. As I mentioned way before in the first episode, also link up for the first episode if you didn't watch it yet. Just check here on top, and also if you did not hear me the first time, subscribe. Just there at the bottom. Just go. Bottom, subscribe. He goes by the name of Reddy B, but government name Readon Beerwinkel. If I'm saying it correctly, I hope I'm not butchering his surname. I tend to do those things. Sorry. But yeah, I'm gonna call him now. Trying to get calling.
Are you all set up?
Yeah. I was having some audio problems because my cable came out all the time. Yo, what's up, man? You live on KFKulture The Podcast. What's up, man? What's up?
I like it when you say that, by the way. I always watch your podcast and then I'm like, what's up? And I'm like, what's up?
People need to know what's up, man. So how you been, man? How you been?
I'm always good. Just busy, but always good.
Oh, shut
How are you?
Nah, I'm easy. It's just like super cold, like super cold. By the way, I want to say thank you so much for supporting KFKulture and supporting KFKulture The Podcast. It really means a lot. So thank you.
Always a pleasure. I'm all about local, so yeah, anything I can do to help, that's me.
Shot. Okay, first question.
Can I just say before we start?
Okay.
I'm nervous.
Why?
Because I don't know what you're gonna ask me.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I didn't like tell you what I'm gonna ask you, but it's not gonna be anything. If it is like too crazy, you can always just say no comment. Because that's what I told Ashwin also, like, yo, if you don't want to answer it, just say no comment. Okay, cool.
Fine by me.
Okay, by the way, guys, this is episode 4. I forgot to mention it. Episode 4. Oh, yeah, I already started recording before I called you. Just in case.
No problem.
I didn't know if I was going to have any audio problems or anything. So, first, I want to ask you, how did it all start, photography?
Sure. It started with me being stupid, actually. Yeah. That's exactly how it started. Like, I literally, my sister was the one that first had a sort of attraction towards photography. She bought the first camera with her own money and she was really like into it. And then I saw what she was doing and I was like, oh, but I want to try this as well, because you know how we big brothers are. We don't want to miss out on anything.
Yeah.
So I played around with the camera and then I liked it. I liked what I was able to do, what I was able to create. I think I've always been a creative at heart. I have always been someone that wanted to produce content and wanted to create some new things. So I ultimately bought myself a camera and then I went to Sea Point Sundays.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the thing back in the day. So we had Sea Point Sundays, and then me and a group of friends, we used to go there. And then I started taking pictures at these Sea Point Sundays.
Wait, question. What?
And I started.
Sorry to interrupt you. What is Sea Point Sundays?
Okay, it's like it used to be. It's not. Well, I don't know if they have it anymore, but I don't go there anymore. But it used to be like we all go to Sea Point on a Sunday, all the cars, and it's like a park off, like a massive park off. on the beachfront, and like, people just show off their rides and chill out, and it used to be a thing. It used to, after a while, it became scene point Sundays. Like it became a whole political thing, and people, but that's a different story. So yeah, that's basically where it started, and from there I loaded onto my page, and my page grew like very quickly. Like people were just liking everything, and even though the pictures were hogwash. Can I swear on this podcast?
Yeah, it's cool. You can.
Okay. That was bullshit. I did bullshit back in the days, okay? But, people liked it, and it just grew from there, basically.
I have to say, your photos are super amazing. Like, I saw them as well. I'm like, wait, what program do you use, by the way? Because I use Lightroom. What do you use?
Yeah, the proverbial Adobe suite. Lightroom, Photoshop. I sometimes use Illustrator as well, just to add a little detail.
Okay.
So yeah.
Other question, do people constantly ask you for discounts?
Yes.
Isn't that like annoying?
Oh, but you're my friend. You're supposed to be helping me. Oh, but our financial status is not so quiet. Like we're struggling. You're struggling, but you drive a Golf 7. Like, Ibo. Since when is this now? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, all the damn time.
It's the same with, like weddings also. Like, I feel like people, like, it happens a lot in weddings as well. They plan for everything else, but the cameraman, they want to say, yo, don't you want to do the shoot for, like, 1,000 rand or something like that? They're like, huh?
Imagine. That's crazy.
And your equipment, your equipment is already so expensive.
Exactly.
Now, and that's a problem in general, I feel, with photography as well, or people actually. They want this billboard quality photos and videos, but they want to give you minimum wage. That's super crazy.
It's so crazy. And you know what? People legitimately get angry at you. So if you tell them, I am going to charge you the price that I'm going to charge you because that's my price, then they're like, oh, you were never my friend, and then I'm like, oh my god, like seriously.
Other thing, favorite camera and lens.
Oh,
this must be a difficult one. Maybe.
Yeah, that's like, because you have between photographers, you generally have the conversation of first things first. Do I go crop sensor? Do I go full frame sensor? Then you go, do I go mirrorless? Do I go DSLR? So now it's like, I don't know which one, but I've always been a DSLR shooter, and I think I will always stay a DSLR shooter. I'm not a big fan of the mirrorless cameras, even though they deliver amazing results.
True.
My favorite camera is, at this point, probably the 1DX Mark III, which is the new body that was released.
That thing is mad expensive.
It's so insane. Oh my gosh. Like, it covers a variety of areas within photography. It's so versatile. It is super expensive. Like, I mean, it's so expensive, but it's so worth it. Every single cent is worth it.
The body is like crazy big as well.
Yeah, I know. It feels really firm in your hand, and the frame rates are insane. And so it's just amazing. And then my favorite lens out of all the lenses in the world would be the one that made me, or that gave me my
clout,
my fame,
okay.
in inverted commas.
Okay, fame, yeah.
Which is my 50mm 1.8. I absolutely love that lens.
Yo, that's nice bokeh, especially at 1.8.
Very nice.
I like.
Nice.
Do you prefer what's that lenses again? The zoom, or do you prefer the prime lens? Because I'm a prime lens fan.
I prefer the prime lens. Yeah, definitely. Because prime lenses have an advantage over zoom lenses. They don't have all the sort of parts built into the lens. Because in order for the lens to zoom from one focal length to another one, there has to be certain parts in the lens that work together to achieve the focal length that you want to zoom into.
Yeah.
So with prime lens, there's no need for you to actually zoom in, or there's no need for there to be extra parts in the lens to be able to perform at a zoom level. So quality wise, it's going to be better. Optically, it's going to just perform much better. So Yeah.
And low light. I love the fact for low light.
Yes.
The other question I have for you, I don't want it to sound like what's the name? An interview, like you said there on the car
But
show.
it is an interview.
No, but it's like a kick it. Oh, by the way, what
Okay.
the car talk with Reddy B, and also where did Reddy
Yes.
B come from? And also another question: Starter, sorry. Am I saying your name correctly? Readon Beerwinkel.
Yes,
Okay, cool.
that's right.
I was almost gonna
Okay.
say Beerwinkel. I was like, what?
People do that all the time.
Oh, but I was like, no, it's not beer.
Or they
It's
call me
beer.
beer shop or beer house
Okay.
or something.
Yeah. So car talk with
Okay,
Reddy
so
B
I'm gonna
and-
answer the first question first.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so car talk with Reddy B was okay. Let me start with the Reddy B part first, because I
Okay.
think that it will be more sequential.
Okay.
So one day I was busy doing a shoot for someone, a car shoot. It was a free shoot, by the way. And I was doing my thing, and he then decided he's gonna call me Reddy. He called me Reddy. Like he calls me, but he's calling me Reddy. And no one ever called me that before. And then I was like, what did you just call me? And he's like, oh, Reddy. And I'm like, but no, why did you, how did you get to Reddy? He's like, oh, no, Reddy just sounds like
No,
same
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
And from that moment on, I was like, that's so catchy. So I'm just going to add my surnames in the first letter of my surname to Reddy, and that's my name. So that's how I came up with that. So Reddy B, and then it started trending on social media. People started calling me Reddy B all over the damn place. And yeah, that's how it worked. And then car talk with Reddy B is really me being spontaneous and daring, I suppose. I'm someone that's very controversial. I am not the most loved person in my area of where I operate, because of my strong opinions and the fact that I say something as it is. I don't sugarcoat stuff. So
Yeah,
if
you
it
mentioned
is the way or the way that I see it, then that's how you're gonna get it from me. So if you don't like that, then you're not gonna like me. So I one day went onto a live because I was so frustrated with what was happening on social media, and I wanted to voice my concerns. And I went onto a live, and I just started like going at it. I was basically talking to myself. If I'm thinking about it now, I was basically talking to myself. But then people started joining the live, and they started interacting with me. And then I was like, this is actually something that I could do as like a thing, you know?
Yeah.
And I started then doing. And then I did a show for Automotive Journal on Facebook called Weekly Chats. So I was a host for Automotive Journal on Weekly Chats on Facebook, and then people started asking for more and more content. And that's when I decided I'm going to do more content on my Instagram. And I did about 2 shows a week, and people started asking for more and inboxing me and DMing me and all this stuff. And then I decided, okay, I'm going to do this every day of the week. I'm going to have a different person on there to discuss their stories, etc., etc. And so it evolved. We only have 30 minutes, and I can talk a lot.
Nah, it's cool. It's cool. I have a few topics here as well. German stance and Stance4Change. Explain.
Okay, so German stance was another rebellious thing. It was another rebellious moment in my life. Because I started in the car community by joining a crew back in the day that was called Mark 1 Crew. I don't know if you can remember. They were based in Kraaifontein, basically, and
KF, what's up?
most
What's
of the
up?
members were
KF,
there.
what's up?
Yeah, exactly. And I used to stay in Kraaifontein, by the way, but I used to stay there for a very long time.
To be honest, I didn't know that. Shout out, man.
Yeah, I stayed, but I just stayed for a very long time.
Other question, wait, what area are you now situated?
I'm in Paarl now, but I'm moving again soon.
Yo, the movers and shakers.
Yeah. Exactly. So I belong to a group called Mark 1 Crew back in the day, like way back in the day. And my car was stock standard, was high as shit. It looked like a piece of popo. And I still owned the Mark 1. And I sort of grew in Mark One Crew, and it became a whole thing. I became part of the management team of Mark One Crew, worked my way up, became an executive, and I found that there were things within the team that didn't sit well with me and that I didn't agree with. And so I left. I'm not going to go into detail because it's too much to go into, but I left. And I then decided, but there's a market for this. There's a need for car groups and car crews and stuff. And I decided I'm going to start my own damn thing because I was basically running that club. So why can't I run my own club?
True.
And that's when I started German Stance Crew first, and then I rebranded it to German Stance Southern Africa. And Stance4Change is basically a subsidiary of German Stance Southern Africa, and it's a non-profit organization that's aimed at giving back to the community and getting involved in like projects and stuff like that.
Okay.
So that's basically.
Wait, you already said how you got into the stance scene, but like at what point? You said now you were in a crew, but at what point did you decide, look here, I want to get into the stance scene?
At the point, my friend's gonna kill me for telling you the story, but I have to tell you the story. I don't know if you know a guy in Kraaifontein called Diego.
Diego, I know of.
Diego Davey. He stays in Kraaifontein. He's from Kraaifontein.
I'm bad with names, but probably if I see him, I will know.
Yeah, you'll probably know him. Anyway, so my best friend is getting married to him, but at that time when they didn't meet yet, we were like she used to come to me all the time in Readon State, like every night almost. She used to come over to me. So
dun, dun,
one
dun.
night, no. So one night she was driving to me, and then she met Diego and Mark One Crew because Diego was part of Mark One Crew at that time. She met Diego and Mark One Crew on the R300. And they then, stopped her, and it was a whole conversation, And then she came to me, and she's like, "Oh my God!" She just like walked into the house, and then she opened the door, and she's like, "Oh my God, you would never know what just happened to me." I'm like, "What? You didn't even say hello or greet or anything." So she walks in, and she's like, "I just met this amazing group of people. They're part of a crew. It's called Mark One Crew, and I think we should join this thing. Because we both had Mark One. I think we should like join this thing. You know what I mean? Like, it was so amazing all the time." And I'm like, "A car club? No, I'm not doing car clubs. No, leave me away." And then we started exploring, and we started like looking into it and stuff. And then we went to the first meet, and then I started liking it because like the vibe was cool. Everybody was interacting and talking about cars, and it was very interesting. And that's basically where everything started out, and my love for like the stance scene started out, and it just grew from there.
As you were talking about the stance community, what challenges do the stance community face, in your opinion?
How loud? You need like 2 hours for this answer. There are way too many challenges. But on a serious note, I think, like I said the other night on my show, and I need to be very careful about how I say this now.
Nah, say it like it is. This is the KFKulture podcast. They can't come here.
I'm not scared of people. People know I'm not scared of them. But anyway, we need to start looking from within. As stances, we need to understand what are the things that we are doing that are causing the issues in the stance community. Because as individuals, we are the ones that are causing the problems. And what I mean by that, when I say that, is we are the ones that are creating the sensation. We are the ones that are creating unnecessary bad vibes between people by going onto social media and posting hogwash about other people, bashing people's cars, saying that the one is better than the other, anointing people as kings and queens of the stance. I'm like, who the hell gave you the authority to anoint people? What God is this? God of stance, you know what I mean? So, like, that for me is just next level hogwash. And I know people hate me for being of that opinion, but I couldn't care less. I don't care. Okay, this is how most people feel in the stance community. So challenges definitely that people are not appreciating what others are doing. They're not taking the time to actually understand the amount of work that goes into building a car or even to enter the stance community. It takes a lot of guts and a lot of hard work to be part of the stance community. So yeah, that's just one of it. I mean, there's like a million.
But that was like the main, you feel, the main one.
Yeah, that's like the main one.
I heard like, oh, not heard, I know of, you are judges like you judge like at the car shows. So how do a person become a judge? Can you just say, yo, I want to be a judge, yo, bro? I know, and I've been watching YouTube videos. I know how cars should look. Can I be a judge?
No, you can't just become a judge. No, I think in order for you to be a reputable judge, and I wanna use my words very nicely here so that people understand what I mean when I say this. In order for you to be a reputable judge, you must have the credentials to back up what you say you can do or what it is that you say you offer to the community. If you are judging a car, you need to know exactly what it takes for a car to enter that specific categories that is there. So if, for example, I am judging a show and shine and I don't understand what best paint entails, how the hell am I judging something that I don't know what it entails? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I need to understand what are the levels in the stance community, how are cars built, on what are the foundations, what are the basics that people need to cover in order for the car to be considered a stance car. So you need to have experience. You must have experience in the stance community. You must know the deeper meaning of what is stance. Where did all this originate? What is the basics of stance? Like, not a lot of people know that stance actually just came from cars being lowered. Like, just the fact that the car was lowered, it was dubbed as a stance car.
Yeah.
But now you have all the additions that's being done. So you have the body kits being fitted, you have the wheels being fitted to the car, you have wings and headlights and all these things being done. So it's really evolved from where it originally started. But if you don't have the foundation, you can't judge something that you don't know nothing of. So credentials are important and experience. You must have those two things.
The other thing, since you're talking about judging now, do you think they judge fairly at shows? Just say yeah, man.
Certain shows, yes.
Certain shows? Because I know like same cars win like a lot of times from what I've seen like online.
Yeah, that's a very controversial topic, and I'm going to tell you why it's controversial. When you judge a car show, there's a certain criteria, right? So you'd normally see judges walk with a piece of paper and they would like be writing on it. So that is the criteria which you need to follow in order for you to judge a car. Now, the reason why the same cars win generally, this is a general answer, okay? Some cases, people bribe judges. Okay, they do. They are people that bribe judges. And judges get bribed. So there are those. But generally, for example, I've judged at least like 3 or 4 car shows that the same car has won at. And the reason why that had happened is because according to the guidelines that is set out by the judging sheet and all the scoring criteria, that specific vehicle generally or genuinely meets all the criteria. And none of the other vehicles at the show can meet all the criteria. So as a judge, you can't put your emotions into how you judge. You have to judge fairly. And the way you judge fairly is by judging according to the criteria. If the car meets all the criteria and it is seen as the best one in that category, then the car's going to win. Tough luck, okay? You need to freaking up your game. That's what you need to do. If you don't win, up your game.
Yeah.
Get some tips. So yeah, that's why it's controversial, because while that is factual, right? There's also the thing of there are certain shows where those same cars go to, but then there is a better car, but because the judges know that person or the organizers know that person still wins. Now that is unfair.
Yo, it's messed up.
Do you know what I mean?
And people get
So that is
upset online. I see also then they post, oh, I didn't win. I put all this into my car and I didn't win.
Yes, exactly. But they are keyboard warriors, okay? They also need to just take a chill pill and just, relax. So, yeah.
Okay, I have two more like questions for you.
Okay.
Or topics basically. Who inspires you in the car scene in Cape Town?
Who inspires me?
Yeah. When you
Is this not from...
wait. What car do you have at the moment? Is it still Mark 1?
I currently have a Polo. A Polo Vivo.
Okay.
Yes. The normal upgrade from the Mark 1.
Oh, okay. But like, who inspires you in the car scene?
As a stancer? Or as a stancer?
Cape Town.
For me, definitely, without a shadow of a doubt, Nawal Moses with the bagged Sirocco, who is married to Nadir Moses.
Also has a car.
They are for me they are a power couple in the stance sense of it all.
Okay.
Because they genuinely have a love for what they do. They are very, very humble people. They are doing what they do for themselves and not for anyone else. They are genuinely building their cars just because they love building cars. And they are doing such a good job because that is their vision. That is their creativity. That is who they are. And many people may say that, they think that they are the coolest people. No, they don't think they are. Okay, let's just set the record straight. They are amongst the coolest people in the stance community because they are so genuine and they are so humble and they embody what I believe people should be like generally. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why they inspire me because I would love to do it the way that they are doing it.
Wait, and also, why does it look like stance people are so rich? Like they can modify a car now and then do
because
that.
Because they hide their problems very well. That's why.
Oh my word. Okay, I have the last topic for you. That I asked this, like, whenever I have a car person on the show, I'll ask them. The first one I asked you now. The second one, and the final one, is top 5 car groups in Cape Town.
Top 5 car groups, in my opinion.
Yes, in your opinion. No one can shoot down your opinion. Because you have a voice.
Yeah. Can mine be on the list? Like my own one?
Yeah, it's cool. Ashwin had Broken Law first and then everyone else below.
Yeah, because hello, mine is like the most important to me. Okay, so top 5 car groups for me is my own, Germanston, Southern Africa, and then the Republic of the 92ers. Absolutely love those people. They are so amazing. Lowstad, definitely one of the most inspiring groups that I have ever come across South Africa, actually. Does it have to be Cape Town? Does it
Cape
only
Town,
have to be Cape
because
Town?
this is KFKulture The Podcast for the Cape Town.
For Cape Town, for local.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the other group that I'm also really inspired by, Opal Squad Limited. And I'm saying that because the reason why I did that now was because I feel like they should have been at the top of my list. Because honestly, the relationship that I had or have with Opal Squad Limited is just like next level. Like they are such amazing people. Leanne is one of my very good friends and I absolutely love her. So Opal Squad Limited, so that's how many? That's 3 now. No, that's 4. Is that 4? So it was German Stance, the Republic of 92ers, Lowstad, Opal Squad Limited, and then I need one more. Guys, this is not in any order, okay? Like this is not in any particular order.
They're gonna judge you.
My top 5. I know. What is number 5? Actually, I need to think about it.
It's weird. Okay, nah, it's cool.
Wait, what?
No,
That's so much.
so yeah, like I was saying before, my camera did his own thing. It's weird you didn't mention Cape Stance.
Oh Lord, why did you have to bring that up?
I'm just asking because like I told Ashwin, like, well, for me personally, I knew of them before any other car group. So that's why I'm just asking. Because they are like the OGs.
Yeah, I'm not denying that. Um, let's just say that it is preferential.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. This is a very difficult question for me to answer.
You can just say no comment.
because of certain things. So I'm just gonna leave that at that. I'm just gonna say it's my preference. I'm not denying that Cape Stance is one of the biggest in South Africa, and they have done amazing stuff. They've made great contributions. Tariq has been really instrumental in a lot of stuff that they've done, but they're not making my top 5 list. I'm sorry,
Oh, okay.
just my preference.
Okay. Now I just thought I'd bring it up because I'm like an outsider of the car scene. So I'm just like spectating and seeing,
Yeah,
and like I
it's
don't know
complicated.
I don't know the whole vibe with all the crews and stuff like that. So when I see like
Yeah,
they do like dope workmanship, then I just look at dope workmanship.
yes.
So, oh wait, shout out to all the crews that you mentioned. Shout out to everyone that you mentioned. All the car peoples. Shout out to them. So yeah, you still have you have 4. So your last one.
I have one left. Okay, so the one that I'm going to insert there is, I don't know if they still exist, but I'm going to mention it anyway. You probably know Robin. She's also from Kraaifontein.
Oh yeah. Mm.
So she started a group called Honda Republic Squad, and I absolutely love those people. They are the reason why my brand grew the way that it did. Amongst the first pictures that I took was of Honda Republic Squad members. So I really appreciate them tremendously. I love Robin, absolutely love her. She has always been a good friend to me. I don't know, Kraaifontein people are just generally good people, I think, because I've only had good experiences with
Yeah, no,
Kraaifontein people.
it is, yeah, it is, and maybe if you go over the bridge, it might get a bit hectic, some of the parts.
Oh,
But I feel like we all have areas where it could be a bit rough or a bit dangerous, but that's normal. That's Cape Town for you. Where can the people find you? On Instagram, social media,
They can find me
email,
everywhere.
Where?
Yeah, no,
drop.
not email. No, please leave my emails alone, please. It's enough I have to deal with a lot of DMs.
Drop
Leave email.
your social media handles. I'll put it in the link in the description as well, so they can find you there. But just say it out loud for the people so they can hear if they can't read.
Okay. So I am on all the major social media networks. I'm on Twitter, I'm on Instagram, and I am on. I don't want to delete my Facebook actually because Facebook irritates the crap out of me. But okay, let's start with Instagram. My handle on Instagram is at @IAM_stance_blogger. That's spelled STNC blogger _Reddy. And so if you don't like my username, then you don't like it. I don't care. It's mine. So it's IAM_stance_blogger Reddy. And then on Twitter, it is. Now I need to think. It's
You
Stance
probably haven't
Blogger, so
used
it's
Twitter in a while.
yeah. I have a new Twitter, so it's at STNCBLGR_Reddy.
Okay,
And
sure.
then on Facebook, it's just my name, and then of course my pages on Facebook is my name as well. So it's Readon, in inverted commas, Readon Beerwinkel, and then my photography page is Reddy B Photography and Videography SA. Yes.
Dope. Too much dopeness. Wait, I have another question I forgot to ask. Did you study photography?
Okay. Absolutely not. I am
Self-taught. That's dope.
so not a student of photography. Self-taught. Okay, self-taught over here.
Nah, that's dope. That's dope. That's dope.
I watch a lot of YouTube videos.
Yeah, I do the same thing. I do the same freaking thing. That's what I do every time. I do the same freaking thing. I YouTube everything.
Oh, can I just mention this? I really just want to say this. There are such a lot of inspirational photographers, not only in Cape Town, but in South Africa. And I really, really just want to mention like 5 of them.
Okay.
In South Africa, in Joburg and in Pretoria and all the other places, I'm going to mention it generally. In the Stance community, there's mob culture. Okay, that's Katie. He is from mob culture. Then there is Orville Peterson. He is the guy behind the Heat. Amazing photographers. I mean, like next level amazing photographers. Okay, they are such inspirations. Then in Cape Town, we have South African car culture, which is Mika.
Okay.
And then we also have people like Shamil Harris, Greasy Monkey.
Okay.
And then we also have, Tariq Ajam is a very good photographer in general.
He
does amazing work as well. And then there's bloggers and everybody else, but I'm not going to mention all of them. But those are the people that are really they stand out in the crowd, and they are inspirational, and they should just continue what they're doing.
Shot, man. Thank you once again for joining me on the podcast. Really appreciate it for taking time out on your busy schedule. I know you're a busy person. And is there a show tonight on the Car Talk show?
Unfortunately not. I have to postpone the show because of load shedding, because Eskom decided that they're going to have load shedding between 8 and 10 in my area.
Oh,
and the show starts at 8.
Yeah.
Weekdays at 8 p.m. So, yeah, that's not going to work. And load shedding of my guest is between 6:30 and 8. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, can't this get any worse?
Yo, that's
so it's crazy. Yeah.
But once again, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I will stay in contact with you. So thank you very much.
Thank you for the opportunity.
No, it's
and
cool.
We'll speak soon.
Away safe.
All right.
And there we have it, guys. It's your boy Young Weezo. We came off a dope chill session with Mr. Reddy B. You know how it goes. Yeah. Yo, it's kind of longer than I expected. Pause. We're on 44 minutes, but I'm sure if I edit it, it won't be so much lengthy. But let's hope you guys will still enjoy it, even though it's like crazy lengthy. Thank you so much to everyone who is watching and stay tuned till the end of this podcast. I really appreciate it. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Please do not forget to subscribe and like the video, and also drop a comment on today's video. Who's your top 5 car groups in Cape Town, and who inspires you in Cape Town in the car scene, and everything photography that we mentioned. What's your favorite lens? When did you start? Holla at me. Holla. Drop it down in the comments below. Please do. Thank you again so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Safe.